starting just after sunset on the 27th and lasting into the morning of the 28th, is a partial lunar eclipse. Now, while any partial lunar eclipse is still super cool, this one will boast up to 96% coverage of the moon by the Earth's umbra, meaning we'll still get to see a mostly blood moon. Okay, so that's a lot of fancy astro talk, and if you're new to our videos or to lunar eclipses in general, let's refresh. So what exactly is a lunar eclipse? Well, a solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, but a lunar eclipse occurs when the moon actually falls into the Earth's shadow. And this can only occur when the sun is directly opposite the moon, with the Earth in between. But isn't this what happens every full moon? So why don't we have lunar eclipses every full moon then? The plane of the moon's orbit around the Earth is tipped at 5 degrees with respect to the Earth's orbit around the sun. This means that even though we have a full moon, it doesn't always line up with the Earth's shadow. But at least twice a year it does, and that's when we experience a lunar eclipse. So what's the deal with it turning red? The Earth's shadow has two distinct parts. When the moon passes into the penumbra, this faint shadow darkens the moon slightly. When it passes into the umbra, the moon will briefly darken and then turn blood red. Why red? As the sun's light passes through the Earth's atmosphere, it scatters. This results in shorter wavelengths like blue light being diverted away from the moon, whereas longer wavelengths like red light are what bathe the moon. Now, unlike a solar eclipse, it's perfectly safe to look at a lunar eclipse with the unaided eye, binoculars, or a telescope. As I mentioned earlier, this is only a partial eclipse, but with close to 96% umbral coverage, we'll get to see most of what we'd call a blood moon. The moon will enter Earth's penumbra and start to darken at about 9:24 p.m. Eastern Time on the evening of August 27th, only an hour or so after sunset. The partial eclipse, when it enters the umbra and begins to turn red, will start around 10:24 p.m. and reach its maximum coverage by 12:13 a.m. The partial eclipse, the part where you can still see the red color, ends around 1:52 a.m. and the moon will stay slightly darkened by the penumbra until 3 a.m. So don't miss out on your chance to catch the nearly total full Sturgeon Blood Moon. Good luck, junior scientists.